Okay, hey there, this is Shanna with AKA by Design. Most of you that's been following me a while, you know that I like to do a lot of work with different colors and products to get a really neat dimension to what I'm working with. Definitely not a cookie cutter kind of gal. So today I'm going to be painting some floating shelves that I put in my living room, which I know not really floating. Decided we had a little bit too much weight here, so I had to put some brackets on there. But anyways, I started with Garfield Gray, so that's my base color. And I really just did one coat here because I knew that I would have to be filling it in with some other color, so I really wasn't worried if I still had some wood showing through. So in my bowl, I just poured in a little bit of Alamo, a little bit of watered down white Revax. I have some Vax in here. I have a little bit of licorice, and then I also have a little bit of black Revax. So if you can kind of see my bowl, you can see I have like a swirl effect going on here. And essentially what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lightly dip my brush into the different colors or different areas of the bowl, and then I'm just going to kind of take it from one side to another and then work back and forth to blend it in. Now I know what you're thinking. Why are you using paint? Why are you using Revax? And why do you have watered down product in there? And for me, it's because it gives me a lot of different textures and consistencies to work with. This part right here that I do is not going to look like any other piece because the water is going to distribute differently. It's going to distribute throughout the colors every time I dab my brush in there. So it's really just going to give me this unique effect, and you know, I'm just going to have to play with it and hope for the best. So here we go. I am using a Klingon R18 brush. I would either, for this type of project, I would use a smaller round, a smaller oval, or even a flat brush would work just fine. So I'm just going to dip into my bowl here, and I'm just going to dab on the side. And if you can see my brush, you can probably see I have a little bit of black and white, and you can see some translucent colors, which is going to be my finish on that brush. And then essentially what I'm going to do, I'm just going to start at one side, and I'm just going to take my brush and go back and forth. I'm going to dip again. This time I'm going to try to get some white in my brush because I didn't get any last time, and I'm just gonna you know, just start working it and work really quickly and just kind of smear it, and then just keep going back in just for a little more at a time. Again, I'm not overly saturating my brush, but I just want to make sure that I have enough that I can start to you know, really build up a nice base of different colors here to give me a really unique look. And my white is kind of hidden, so I'm gently looking for that in my bowl. And here it is. Alright. Now that's a lot of white, so I don't really want that much white. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to blend really, really quickly to make sure that I can get this worn down before it starts to dry a little bit. And then because I did get a little bit more white than I wanted, I'm going to next go back over it with black. And then again, you know, just all I'm doing is really just layering it up until I get the look that I'm going for. There's not a particular way that I want my lines to go. You know, when I do projects like this, really my goal is just to have a unique end result and not necessarily something that looks like I, you know, went to the store and purchased it. So again, I'm just going to kind of keep rubbing my brush from side to side to ensure that I'm kind of getting the look that I want. And I'm going to go through my bowl and see if I can't find where I had the black paint, because now that's what I'm looking for. I will tell you, before I turn the video on, I kind of move my bowl quite a bit. So usually I'm working with like splotches of my different products, so it's a little bit easier for me. But it's got mixed up quite a bit, so I'm trying to be a little bit strategic on how I'm finding the different colors. But anyway, so you can see how I just added some black back into this. I don't really want a lot of black. My DirecTV box and other things are going to sit on top of here, so we'll have enough black already. I just want to add a little bit to kind of go with that gray theme. And then I'm just going to quickly go back over it with a little bit of white just to sprinkle that in here a little bit. And voila! Hopefully I can get it up here and show you a little bit closer what it actually looks like if you couldn't see it too well. And as you can see, we kind of went from this beautiful Garfield gray to more of a slate kind of look, which again is just one of my favorite looks. It's just something that I think is really unique and, you know, goes well with a lot of the new color themes that are out there today. And just for looks, that's what it looked like before. And that's what it looks like now. Have a great day.